All right. Greetings, peace. Name of Yahweh, in the name and authority of Yahshua Messiah, in the direction of the Holy Spirit. All right. Pardon me. Saludos, como está? Mi mucho por sana de santos. Mi amor, mis santos. Santos and Santeras. We're going to finish this part of, this is going to be part 3. Okay, this is going to be part 3. And this is where I left off at, which is the first point here to the last part of this third part is, yes, I was saying that you have to do energetic cord cutting. All right, and I'm finished reading to you what I had actually put down before I expound on it. It says you have to do energetic cord cutting with all past lovers, as they do, and so do they have to. Excuse me, just my writing here, meaning your would-be person or your soulmate. They have to do the same thing. And here's why. Otherwise, you are psychically connected to each other's sexual partners on the astral. Do you know how many people have married? They have married, and they do not know, they underestimate the fact that every time that they have sex, that each and every one of the partners that they've been with since the time of their puberty forward, actually on the astral plane, on the psychic complex, is experiencing the sexual act with them. To you guys, you know how when you think you done got into a good relationship, everything's going right, the woman's doing everything you think she's ought to do, but yet and still, while you having sex with her, you thinking about 2 or 3 other females with certain parts of the sex that reminds you of them. It's due to the psychic attachment. Because if somebody is a light worker, all right, a star seed, a magician, a shaman, then they can feel the energetically when you have sex with your partner. And that energy, all right, is dispersed throughout the astral plane. So you're carrying the burden of each one of those persons that you actually had sexual encounters with throughout your life, and so does your partner. All right, now the process of cutting the cords is not hard. You can go to any botanicas, magic shops, you can get certain candles. The rituals are actually very simple. And for those of you who might try to just jump back, I don't even care. But you gotta hear the truth. You got these altars with your crosses, your rosaries, your candles. You basically got the same altar as anybody else who knows a little bit about magic. So get a grip on yourself if you want to help yourself, because as I told you, you can either call it magic or I can call it manifestation. Both of them have the same meaning. They're just interchanging terms. All right, and I had to learn this in my awakening as well, which is why fights, skirmishes, disunion crops up in people's relationships, because they're still carrying energy from these other broken, unhealed people that they were in relations with, and so is their partner. And so these energies are both fighting for dominance inside of each other, which is a horrible thing, because now what could have been a perfect union is tainted by these other energies who are living in the scope of that energy subconsciously and in the psyche from both each other's partners. All right, now this is knowledge. This is knowledge revealed. understand we didn't have this knowledge a long time ago. But those, as we became spiritual, became spiritually mature, we woke up, we did our inner healing. Now you have this type of knowledge. Now you know why it was so important, or why it is so important that in this day and time, that once you get yourself together, you heal yourself. And healing yourself is basically you just healing yourself from all psychic, emotional attachments that no longer serve you, and start working on your inner self. And trust me, it's worth your time. All right. And to find somebody else to fall in love with that has done the same thing, it makes the perfect recipe for success, love, marriage. Okay. And even if at the cost you being celibate is the cost, cool. You know, I done finally stepped into my own power to know that I can use my sexual function for other than actually using it to gratify myself. I'm still celibate to this day. And it's actually become a very powerful instrument in my hands. I feel it, I sense it. And even at times I can actually say, a lot of the women I encounter, I come around, they can sense it as well, which is why sometimes, I get sexually harassed as well, because they don't even understand what it is that they sense about me. It is just the fact that they can smell that I'm unbothered, all right, and I'm not sexually involved with anybody. And that has been one of the main crutches of my power. Not saying that I'm going to be celibate forever, but for right now, until me and my other half get in alignment with each other. Oh, these notifications is horrible. So with that, I have had a lot more time to devote to me without my attention being pulled to somebody else who's demanding my time, who's demanding my energy, who's demanding my testosterone for sex. It becomes enlightenment when you are working to heal yourself. And like I say, I feel good. I'm at the gym, and whenever